Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Tim Jones here, your voice of Jacksonville Pool. Let's get this party started. The voice of Jacksonville Pool. Welcome back live, everybody, to the 2025 Southern Shindig, Day 2, technically final 13 teams because a few of them got to play through their match last night. And I got to update a couple things because we had I saw a future match coming up here, I thought. But let's get these team names updated. We do have our very own Strokers coming in here, starting us off for the day. Keep in mind, all teams here, well, let me rephrase. This matchup is the 9th through 16th bracket. And both these teams here are fighting for their right to get into the money, but a loss here takes them out of it. All right, sorry, guys. Give me just a moment. Good morning, good morning. Come on in, guys. Get situated. Both going to 15 here. We do have our very own Miss Carla. And Mr. Jacob here. All right, let's take a quick look at lineups while this match is getting underway. That is Mr. Jacob for Team Just Cut It coming in. Both teams are running very similar lineups here. Strokers running 4, 4, and 6 here. We're going to have Carla, Alex, and Dara running for the team. And then Just Cut It's running 4, 5, 6. So both teams are in that 14 to 15 skill level bracket, which puts them both at a race to 5 total points. Do me a favor, guys, while we get everything rocking and rolling, please hit that share button for me. It takes you just a moment of time. It means the world. All right, let's get into the match here. In fact, you can actually see both. This is amazing. You see both Jacksonville teams here. Fantastic over there in the top part of the background. Got to see some of Jack Sharks last night. In fact, that was the last matchup of the evening. Oh, Carla with a beautiful cut on that 6-ball bottom right-hand corner pocket. Setting up pretty well for the 5, actually. As long as she doesn't overstroke this, she should still be in a good window for the 1. Looks like she has good eyes on the 2. She's got plenty of options here. Focus on making that 5. And she did just that. Nicely done. Good shot. Good shot. Guys, I'm going to try my best for those that are here supporting for Team Just Cut It. I'm going to do my best to try not to be biased here. Please forgive me if it leaks through a little bit on me. Can't help but to be proud of 2 Jacksonville teams being in the event and still being in the event for the final 13 as well. Carl with good speed on that 2-ball here. Will end up hitting that 4, kind of ricocheting off. The 4 basically acted frozen there. I don't know if it fully was, but Mr. Jacob back to the table here. Let me check a couple of things, make sure nothing got bumped here. Oh, yeah. For those that are following the Team Jack Sharks here, Ryan Carter did just let me know that he has the live stream pulled up on his phone. I'm assuming it's on your Facebook account? Yes, on Ryan Carter's Facebook account as well, if anybody wishes to follow along with that too. So Mr. Jacob had a beautiful, beautiful shot there all the way bottom left-hand corner. So he's got a little bit of trouble over here. Take a look. That is the 3 ball that's next. Yeah, he's got 3 of his stripes that are kind of not fully tied up, I would say, but at least, you know, something that you got to look at and problematic. I'd say for sure at least the 2 below the 8 ball here. Definitely a problem for him that he's going to have to look at sooner rather than later, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Looks like he's already working on it. Oddly enough, I don't know if I like it, but there is a combo here to maybe send it at least close to that bottom right-hand corner. That's tough, though. Oh, no, don't kick at something when you can see something. This is dangerous. This is dangerous. He hits it good. No ball in hand, and he did not scratch in the process. Carlo with a good long-distance shot here. 2-4 combo. Cue ball's drifting a little bit. Looks like she hit it good. And 4 just barely drops in there, but nicely done. Beautiful, beautiful shots by Carlo. Very well played. Both players really coming out swinging right off the bat. I love seeing this. The only thing I said for Mr. Jacob, I was just worried about him doing a one-rail kick. Very dangerous situation that he put himself into. Carlo has a good run, at least in terms of potting what's left. I'm worried about where the 8's, at. There's just not a good home for it. So she's almost better off not making this last ball, maybe. Now, I know Carla a little bit, though, and Carla is somebody not to hit the brakes usually. Not to say she hasn't played defenses before, but she's somebody to really, really go through on stuff. Yeah, that's not a bad choice. Not a bad choice at all. On there, what I'd like to have seen there is maybe just leaving the 1 a little closer to the pocket. So just a little less speed on it, but honestly, again, like I said, I just don't think there was a need for her to go after it just yet. Let's see if he ends up breaking apart those 2 stripes and really opening up a good window. If not, he's fixing up a window top left anyways. So he has got to be cautious now. And he's going to open up a full window here because he has almost no choice but to swing at these. Good morning, everybody. Let me know that you're in live stream here. Let me know the volume and stuff's coming through. Everything looks good on my end, but as always, just say good morning here and let me know which team you're rooting on, guys. Nothing wrong with being here again for either side. He has a decent run here. He actually needs to go after this 14 first. Yeah, go after that bottom left-hand corner pocket. Roll it on in. Let the cue ball come off this bottom short rail. Back up just a little bit. Take that side pocket next. He's got a good run. He overhits it a little bit. Oh, it's going to drift to that. Woo! Count your lucky stars on that one. Carla's going to be back at the table after just a small miss right there. Hey, Miss Amanda, how's it going? Says, good morning. Let's go. Just cut it. Let's go, indeed. Showing the love. Showing the love. Appreciate you being here the first thing this morning, Amanda. Thank you. Guys, we did not have nearly as many shares as I would have liked to have seen yesterday on the live stream. If you get a moment, it takes you just a second to hit that share button, as well as it doesn't take anything but just a second of time to follow my YouTube as well. The link is right there for you in chat for the YouTube page, but under the same name, Voice of Jacksonville Pool. Oh, no, she didn't get in the window for the 8. She does have a one-rail kick here. I don't remember seeing a timeout being played yet, so. Y'all were the team. So I got to understand, where did the team name, because I was dying laughing when I saw that. I meant to ask Miss Debbie about it, but what's the story behind the team name of Debbie said nope? Steven, I see you sharing the stream. Thank you for that. Todd, I know you're in here as well, brother. Appreciate you. Jackie, liking the stream. Thank you. Grace, appreciate you liking the stream as well. Miss Debbie as well. Let's see. Who else? Goodness gracious, got a lot of y'all for liking it. Appreciate you guys. Let's go. A lot of likes here. Keep hitting that share button, though. Let's get this out to more people. Yeah, going with the one-rail kick. I'm not against it at all. It's a short distance one-rail kick. I mean, really, there isn't. You're splitting the difference, right? So if you look at the line from the long rail, that's what Terry's doing there. You look at the line from the long rail, and you just split. Go in the middle. Go in the middle. I don't know why I just said Terry. That's Mr. Tracy. Dear Jesus, Tracy, don't be mad at me. Oh my goodness gracious! It's not like I haven't known these people for a long time. Oh no, not a scratch on 8. Wow. Very unfortunate situation. Could not have predicted that one happening. Could not have. All right. Well, next we got Alex versus Jason coming up. That will be 1-0 in favor of Just Cut It. Keep in mind, guys, they do switch in rotation, so it does stay the same order of the person you're playing against, matchup 1, 2, and 3, but it keeps switching rotation from 8-ball to 9-ball and so on until we deem a victor. Amanda said we had several names picked for a team. She said no, so we went for that. I love it. I appreciate Miss Debbie. For those who don't know, Miss Debbie, she does a lot within the league, so helps out with a lot of the extracurricular league events that happen. And, guys, for more of y'all just tuning in here, I appreciate you guys. Just remember, this is a big matchup for both teams. No matter what, you're out if you lose at this point. No team is safe, even if you've been in the winner's side the entire time. And on top of that being a fact, this is the matchup that gets you into the money. This is a $400 team matchup. Almost $100 per player. Really big deal. From there, if you get into the money, you're just working on increasing your prize package for the rest of the day, all the way up to $3,000. Man says we love our best league operator. I love that attitude. It's important to have great league operators. Very, very important. Yeah, we have two that have worked their butts off, and I'm now working actually with them in the office now and stuff for Jacksonville APA. But huge shout out to Mike and Kelly and all the hard work and dedication they put forth. But I don't blame you, though. Miss Debbie's good people here. All right, let's take a quick gander here. Jason has a little bit of a bank, but honestly, just play defense. I don't like where it and 2 are. Yeah, there you go. Smart move. Smart move. Again, with Jason being a skill level 5, Alex being a skill level 4, you kind of should start to expect seeing some defensive shots between these two. Alex playing smart as well. Nicely done. Both gentlemen not giving it up. Like seeing this type of gameplay right off the bat. We had an early in last night. I really appreciate Stacy and all them, working hard, making sure that we were able to get out of here kind of early, give teams enough time to get rested up. So I know teams have had at least an opportunity to get plenty of rest, and it's good to see great vitality already on the tables. Seems like everybody's in good high spirits right now. Good attempt there. Small miss. And breaks apart the 6 and the 9. Downfall is did scoot that 6 close to that 3, so may tie up a little bit more of this rack. Problem is getting back down for that 3. Got plenty of options for the 1-2. I really like, taking that 1 right-hand side pocket that we just naturally rolling forward for the 2 next. And there is some opportunity for you to get an angle to get back up in that upper quadrant of the table, but it's definitely going to be tough. There you go. Alex going with the option. I'm a little surprised. Sometimes I've seen him really do some draw shots, and a lot of people are real tempted in this to do a draw shot from that 1 taken in the left-hand side pocket. So that's interesting to see a good change in him on that one. Not saying you can't use draw shots, but there's just no reason to add that extra set of English here. Naturally, the cue ball is going to want to go forward even if you hit center ball, and it just naturally will get you right where you want to be. Yeah, he's trying to manufacture a shot there. Good try, though. I mean, look at where he got. He had the right idea. Very good idea. Guys, as these teams are battling here, for those that really enjoy the journey I've been on, keep in mind we got a lot going on this year, from Montreal to Orlando Invitational, Jacksonville Invitational, Southeast Challenge. We got a lot happening in this coming 2025 year. So make sure, again, you follow along, look for the live streams. Keep in mind, too, usually when I'm doing live streams on behalf of somebody else, like, for instance, when I'm in Jacksonville, I do still push it to my YouTube, but it is primarily for them, so it stays on their Facebook and their YouTube. But you can always catch it on mine as well. So if you're ever on the YouTube, hit the subscribe button, and it takes you a moment for the notification bell that you can turn on if you ever want to watch some good live streams of APA action. Looks like that may have opened up a window. I'm a little concerned with where the 7 is. If there's a full window, and more concerned just with, again, making this and getting an option on the 3. Alex looks like he's loading up on this pretty good. Hits it. That cue ball's going to go right back center of the table. That may still give him yeah, he's got enough room for sure. He can come off that top short rail if he wants to. I don't like the 1 rail kick from the right-hand long rail, though. Leaves a little extra room for there to be something to go wrong. If he goes off the top short rail, he'll for sure hit it. Now, the benefit of going from the right-hand long rail is he could hit it and potentially make it. But that's just such a tricky thing to make happen. Yeah, that was the risk. That was definitely the risk. Good try, though. Ball in hand to Mr. Jason. And we've gotten kind of quiet here in the pool hall a little bit, so I'm trying not to talk too loudly and distract the players here. So bear with me when I make some audio adjustments here, guys. Jason in a good driving seat right now. All about from the 5 to the 6 will be the real deal. Getting the 4 shouldn't be an issue. Getting a little better shape for the 5, again, shouldn't be too big of a deal. Even if he just, stops it up there, he's got a long-distance shot, but the 5's not too far outside the pocket. It's all about him getting a little angle for the 5, though. Slow down, cue ball. Oh, it's going to overshoot it. Went a little too far. He's trying to determine what he's going to do with this 5-ball situation. I mean, he does have a potential back cut. I just don't like it. It's too thin of a slice, I believe, to make things happen. Yeah, with him getting the bridge out, that makes this shot just a little bit more difficult. Gotta be cautious of the scratch here. Goes defense. I like it. Still a little bit of a window opportunity for Alex, but nothing crazy. I like that thought process. These are two gentlemen that I think are really smart about this matchup here, and I love seeing it. I think Alex might have been trying to go defense there, but lands in that side pocket. Yeah, I don't believe he was going for that shot at all here. He goes, going to come off the top short rail, hit into the 6, bring it on down. Good hit. Actually sends the 9 on its way a little bit. I thought now I was going to play blocker for him. It came on back and bumped the cue ball back in good position for Jason. Unfortunately for Alex, but great lead for Jason here. Let's see what he does to get back around for the 7-ball. I mean, it's down here towards the kind of bottom middle part. Yeah, he was trying to make it, but gets stuck up with the 9. Oh, man, he's clipped himself pretty good. Again, not a big gap between it if he goes off that left-hand long rail. Yeah, again, this is a very similar situation, kind of what Miss Carla was in on rack number 1. If you take a look at him, draw just a straight line to that left-hand long rail, split the difference. That's where you're aiming at. Good hit. What a shot by Jason. Nicely done. Wow. Killer shot right there. Killer. This may be over for Alex here after that. Jason hit that so good. Take a look at this quick instant replay, though, but nicely done. Wow. Got the leave to boot about it as well. Oh, I don't like him stretching over it like this. Should be fine because he's close. But, oh, he added that extra. Oh, man. Add just that extra degree of issue in there. Scott has to be thinking about clutching this, but I actually kind of like going defense here. You actually can use a little bottom. Let that 8 hit the left-hand long rail above where the 9 is here. And then that way the 8 will end up coming off to the top short rail in the process. Leave the cue ball down here on the bottom short rail. See what Jason can swing at in the process, but don't give him anything in the process. All right, guys, I'm back here. Sorry, I had to talk to Miss Debbie for just a second. She told me, man, to make sure you behave. Ooh, I like that choice. I actually like kind of swinging for the early 9. Bold move, very bold move. The downfall is he left an open gap for the 8. I'm trying to look at this angle that he has, though. I don't know if Jason's going to have enough angle to get on the right-hand side of that 9 to then take the 9 in the same top left-hand corner pocket afterwards. Yeah, I don't think he can. Yeah, he's going to still end up being on the left-hand side. A little tougher of an angle here. Not impossible, but looked like he might have a little bit of opportunity at first there to get on that right-hand side. Like I said, it was tough to tell from the angle. Amanda says, I'm always in trouble. I'm just kidding. She didn't say that, by the way. She just happened to come over. I got to move a camera. They're going to put the table to the right that has the table cover on y'all's screen has my side view camera on it. Because at first they weren't going to use it, but they do need to use it for the next round that comes through. So I just got to move my camera over is all it is. That's all. Miss Dave was just coming to let me know that. So I'll have to do a little in-between. And a good out there by Mr. Jason. 2-0 in favor of Just Cut It right now. They are running away with this right this second. Strokers has got to come through strong. Dar, the team captain, is up next against Jonathan. Thank you. I tell you, the wait staff here is just always top notch. I don't think there's been a single round of play that I haven't had one of the waitresses coming by just to check in, make sure I'm doing good and don't need anything. I always appreciate them here. Always appreciate them. Just Cut It with a great initial lead here. All right, back to 8 ball we go. 2-0 again in favor of Just Cut It. Good luck to both gentlemen here. I like that. I see the sportsmanship. Jonathan, skill level 6 star, skill level 6 here. The battle of the sixes. Again, there's only one skill level gap difference, and that is just between Alex and Jason for that match. Everything else is a straight up even handicap. Granted, it's all rack space, so that the skill level part doesn't make a difference in terms of their individual matchup. It makes a difference in the overall team points necessary. So, for example, if your opponent is running between 13 to 15 for their skill level, and you're running between 10 to 12 for your skill level, that is one less matchup or one less point you need. So it would be a 4-5 race is what it would be. Got Jacksonville's very own Mr. Nick Osborne over there, top left of your screen for those from Jacksonville still watching here. Like I said, I believe Ryan said his live stream is still up. He's got his camera up over there for those that want to watch that individual table. I love the respect, too, man. Ryan was like, are you sure you're okay with me live streaming our matchup? I said, brother. I said, my dude, give the people what they want to see. I said, I'm here on behalf of the entire event. I was like, I got to stream everybody that comes my way. I was like, but that doesn't mean your friends and family don't want to see your individual matchup. My only ask, and same thing I've done for other people before is, when I'm on the live stream table is obviously if I'm already streaming your table, my one ask is just share out my live stream. I've had people multiple times set up their own individual cameras and stuff, and they're like, yeah, but I want to make sure my friends can see. I was like, hey, you hit that share button, shares right to your Facebook account. You can do that all day long. Dar with a small miss there on that 4 top right-hand corner pocket. Jonathan back at it. Does have that one stripe tied up right below the 8. And looks like the other stripe and 6 ball are tying up that top right-hand corner pocket. That does bode well for Dar, at least on that part, in terms of slowing this rack down a little bit. And looks like Jack Sharks here is tied with their opponent 1-1. Again, for Jacksonville folks, that's that matchup on the table directly above. Oh, no, he had enough room to scoot on by. That stripe was not tied up by the 6 in the other stripe. Very well played. He's already looking at the other stripe, too. He knows it's going to be his problem. Oh, he's about to replace a stripe right back below the 8 ball, but it's scooted on over closer to the 2 here. And Dar in a similar situation in terms of what's going to be his problem. That's 1-7. He wishes to be above. He can knock that one in, possibly get a little bump into that 9 ball and maybe bump out a 7 to make a little bit of room. So I think he's going to use his 4 here and then work on the 1-7. Maybe just come right off that top rail. Yeah, he just lets it play off the rails. Smart move. Anytime you can use the rails, guys, it's a great option. Nice little follow through on his shot. Nothing crazy. And he did break apart the 9. 7 ball still sitting close to the rail, but he created some separation at least. I wonder what he can do with this 2 here and how much of a gap he really has. I feel like he's going to be able to put it in that side pocket, but I just don't know if he has enough of a gap here, if he's going to have to kind of throw it in. Yeah, he was able to throw it in. What a shot. Nicely done. Way to handle the problem. 7 ball, not an issue. 6 ball most certainly is, though. Oh, no. Got a lot of the 8, though, in the process. Oh, we might have opened a gap. Does he have a gap there? No, he's clipped up on the 8. Man, what a shot that was. Wow. He's got the 1 rail kick in his favor, since, again, the distance is short between where the cue ball and the 6 ball are. But as we saw earlier, it did go awry for Carla. See Dar shaking his head. He's locked in there. Good hit. It's going to put it close to that. Nicely done. What a leave. What a leave. Very well played. He almost had that run, too. That was almost over. What a good showing. See if we can see around Dar real fast. He's got room for the 1 rail. He's just worried about how far out that cue ball is going to come. That's what he's pointing out right now. He knows the 1 rail kick is not going to allow, it's going to leave a lot of energy with the cue ball, right? He may swing wide for this and come off the bottom short rail. I think that's what he's determining right now, is he knows he's not going to have a good shot on the 8 afterwards. He may be trying to swing all the way down off the bottom short rail and come back up. Very dangerous. There is a gap in between the 6 and that left-hand long rail. If he nails this, he's going to get great shape for the 8. But this is a very risky play. He swung short. It's going towards it. It's going towards it. He gets a good hit off of it. He gets a good hit. It is not ball in hand. He did not get the scratch. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Guys, take a quick look at this again. I'm very impressed by Dara going for such a bold move. It was heading to it, too. It just needed to open up just a tiny bit more. Tiny bit more. He would have had it. What a shot and a half. I give him props. 6 ball has opened up that top left-hand corner pocket, though. So Jonathan needs to run through the rest of this. He's not going to have many options for hiding and really leaving where Dara doesn't have a shot unless somehow or another he can get back, again, above that line. You know, if you pretty much draw a line straight across from the 6, that top right-hand corner pocket kind of deal. Oh, no. Small miss here. Cue ball still rolling. Is it going to get behind it? Oh, it opened a window. Good try from Jonathan. You see him shaking his head. He's not happy, but Dara has got to crush it right here. Still comes down to Dara executing. If so, Dara will stop the shutout and then bring things right back in focus for his team. Carla was close to winning her first matchup as well here. Just an unfortunate scratch off the 8 a moment ago. No, he follows through. No, very unfortunate. He was leaning, and I'm assuming that he accidentally put top. Was trying to stab through it, and oh, very unfortunate here. Quick update on Jack's Sharks over there. They're up 2-1 right now. Fran is on that table again right at the top with their matchup. So they're in the lead, 0-2 over here. Jonathan getting ball in hand after an unfortunate follow-through from Dara. Yeah, PJ, you're right. Dara's got to tighten up on that. I'm surprised it happened. Very surprised. Jess, good morning. Welcome in. Look at that. My perfect time, and it's just now noon. So it ain't afternoon yet. I haven't messed it up yet today, guys. I'm going to, though. It's guaranteed. And that should be an out for Jonathan here. He set himself up perfect for the 8. Again, just boils down to execution. Up next to the table here, we'll have Carla and Jacob back at it, this time on 9 ball. And a good out there from Jonathan. Just cut it will continue to break here for winning the racks. And like I said, we just switch over to 9 ball now. For anybody just tuning in wondering what this is the APA Southern Shindig here in Tallahassee at the wonderful one and only Zingales. We're playing on these beautiful 9-foot diamond tables. And today is day 2, the final day of this event. Technically, we were going to have the last 16 teams come back. However, 3 of them were able to get matches done. So technically, the last 13 teams in this event. This matchup here is the important one because this is the one that determines whether you come in the money and leave with something, or you leave with nothing here, because at this point it's modified single, and whether you're in the winner's side or not, you are out of here if you lose this matchup in this round. We have two of our teams here from Jacksonville in it for those from home following along. Jack Sharks there at the top of your screen, fantastic. They're up 2-1. And unfortunately, our own strokers here down 0-3. But two of those racks were extremely close. Extremely close. So we'll see if they can tighten it right back up and get it back in alignment. Jacob with a good hit on the one ball. No ball in hand will be had. Open up a window for Carla to get the cut in. A little worried with the 5 bins close to the 2 as for her option after that. But Jacob with a nice break to start this off here. And again, a good hit. No ball in hand given. So well done on his part. Smart moves. Very smart moves. Yeah, great question, PJ. So this format is the team captains format is what this is. So teams, the only difference is these players did not have to be team captains. Teams can have a maximum of 5 players. You put up a 3-man roster, so each captain flips a coin, determines who's going to put up the roster first. You have a max of 15 for your skill level points. So you go from lowest to highest in your order. And so once you put your roster forth here, they put their roster, and then you continue that same lineup throughout the entire time. It rotates from 8-ball to 9-ball. Every rack is worth 1 point. Depending on how many skill level points you have in your 3-man put-up will determine how many points you have to go to for the match. In this case, both teams are at the 14 to 15 skill level range for their put-up, so both of them will be an even 5-5 race. But yeah, this is the exact same format as team captains. So guys, if y'all have not played in a team captains tournament before, and work towards your opportunity to earn a trip to Vegas for that. That has now moved. I'm sorry, that is the one that has not moved, forgive me, and is still in the August time frame as the regular Pool Players Championship for the teams for 8-ball and 9-ball teams. Whereas the rest of the Showdown Series have moved to the spring time frame. They'll be there during April and May. Now, this is not a Vegas qualifier, just to clarify. No, I'm talking about Vegas. This is not a Vegas qualifier. This is for the money. $3,000 for first place, $1,500 for second. If I remember correctly, third and fourth are $700, and then 5th through 8th place will be. Ooh, you ain't gonna get it. 5th through 8th place will be $400. So that's what both these teams are fighting for right now, is the bare minimal to guarantee themselves the $400 for the trip out. But good question, PJ. Appreciate you being here, brother. Carla with a good hit on the 2 and actually got it a little closer to that right-hand long rail. Not sure if he can get that cut to take it all the way top right. That's a slice and a half by the look of it. Let's take a look at the other view. Yeah, he's got a bank option, though, if you want to go with the bank. That's exactly what he tried for. Close. Again, Carla left with a tough cut. She's going to have to use the bridge here. Lay that bridge down, Carla. She's got it down for the most part. She's still got it in her left hand, but she's not moving around. That's the right way to handle that. Ooh, overcut it there, but good try. And that leave will do. 5-ball blocking the regular path to the 2. Jacob will have a option for a one potential 2-rail kick into it. Gotta be cautious if he 2-rails it though about getting a good hit afterwards. And make sure he makes contact with the rail. That's the only downfall with this. He really wants to accomplish this in the 1-rail hit. Make sure the cue ball or the 2 hits that top short rail after making contact. And I think he technically did a 2-rail kick. However, he hit it so firm that that 2 ball had no choice but to hit another rail. So that is a good legal hit. Nicely done. And now the run has opened up a little bit. Carl with a nice hit there. We'll end up having, though, the cue ball off the bottom short rail. Long distance here for Jacob. Luckily, the 3's not too far outside the pocket. Just a small miss, though, hitting off the bottom short rail first. A little back and forth from both players. Nothing crazy going on. Carla very similar here with a nice hit. Coming close into the pocket there. She will leave it right outside of it, though. Jacob will be able to capitalize on this. It's just a matter of getting back down for the 4 ball and try not to over-manufacture a shot. Good hit, avoids that left-hand side pocket. Has a little bit of an angle on the 4. Tough cut coming up here. Now the cue ball's naturally going to want to go right back upfield. So he almost wants to let it loose between the rails. Hits it good. It's got to come back down there or else it's going to line up and block with the 8-9. And looks like that's exactly where it's going to stop. And block him right behind that path. Looks like Jacob may have enough room to be below the 8. Oh, no. Nice little carom there. Almost gets it. What a shot. Good try. Wow. Nicely done. Very impressive. I almost was wondering if he was going to try a full Q jump for a moment. I'd be like, it'd be the second time on the street we've ever had it. But good try there by Jacob. I like that attitude here. Carla going for this 6 ball here, bottom left-hand corner pocket. Cue ball's going to pop back out a little bit likely. Tough shot on the 8 next. And cue ball rolls out a little bit. We'll leave Jake a couple options, but downfall is unless he uses some bottom here to pop back up, he's going to be on the wrong side of that 8 ball. This is a touchy shot here to actually get shape for the 8 next. Good speed, though. Wonder if he's going to try for the 8-9 combo. I don't think it really lies. There's a little gap between the two, as we can see. Swings it wild. That comes close. That will open up an opportunity for Carla for an 8-9 combo. Good try. Actually, kind of don't mind him swinging at it. Looks like Dara's coming on over to talk to her. Really, really big matchup here. Not to put too much weight on Carla's shoulders, but the ship has to start turning around at this point. She has got to get this win. If Just Cut It gets onto the hill 4-0, not saying impossibility to turn things around, it just becomes very, very slim. By the way, if you take a look there, that top table, our very own Fran Tash just made a beautiful cut on the 8-ball. She's on the 9. Jack Sharks is up 2-1 right now. If she gets it, that'll put them up 3-1. Yeah, I'm fairly certain Dara's telling her to swing for the 8-9 combo, and I don't blame him at all. Oh, I still see the 9-ball on the table here for the table at the top here. Sorry, guys. Talking about 2 tables here at the same time. All right, let's see if Carla can pull this off. Big deal for 8-9 combo. She hits it good. It's drifting over there top right. She gets it. She gets it. She doesn't even notice that the scratch almost happened bottom left. Way to go, Carla. Get a little fist bump from Jacob. Nice timeout. And Shokers is working on turning this around. Alex back to the table next. 8-ball will be the format. It'll be him versus Jason again. All right, seeing Mr. Elliott rack up there, Jack Shark should be 2-2. I love it. I just love that Carla was telling her way to go. She's like, I'll take a look. I said, that wasn't luck. That was planned. I mean, she did. The problem is when people talk about luck with those sort of shots here, and I've said it before myself, so I can't even act like I haven't. The problem is with those sort of shots is that, the factor is that she hit it hard enough to give it the ability to go on back over there. So. Jason, of course, getting things ready for 8-ball here. Format flops, flip-flops back and forth. While we're waiting on things to get started here, let me go through the list a little bit. So guaranteed in the final 8 and guaranteed in money, Team Lucky Charms won their match last night. That was against Team Something Different. Who else we got? We got Team 360 Rails and 2 Chicks in a Stick. We got to see 2 Chicks in a Stick on live stream, if I remember correctly, yesterday as well. Also, I did get told, and I didn't notice it. If you look, Team Sad But True. Remember how yesterday I was talking about they had 3 Ds in their name, so it's SADDD. And I was saying, hey, that's because of Donald, David, and Deborah. It's actually because of the entire team. It's the acronym. So Sam's on the team, Arthur's on the team. That's the SA. Then Donald, David, and Deborah. So it's funny with the team name. They one of them came over and told me that last night, or this morning. I'm sorry, about last night. And I was dying laughing. I was like, I'm so shocked I didn't catch that part of it, but I figured out the triple D part of it. That's hilarious. So it was good. It was good. All right, scratch on the break here. Ball in hand to Mr. Jason. He's swinging wide for the stripe. I definitely like stripes. You got a lot of them outside of that field of cluster. Plus, that is the 1 ball that was dropped during the break. Hopefully Alex takes a look here. I actually like going after the 13 right here, not that stripe there at the top right. A little worried about him rattling that pocket. Hits it good, though. Does a nice little stop shot. Barely clips into that right-hand long rail. Very well played. He needs to see if he can get that other stripe out in this process while he's already up there. Hey, Shree, good afternoon to you, brother. How you doing? There we go. Smart play by Alex. Good defense. Good defense. Love seeing it. In fact, he made more of a cluster of the other solids that are over there. Only downfall is his one stripe is still involved right there, tied up with the 8-ball as well. But it is on the kind of outer edge of that. Yeah, Shree, we do need a turnaround. It looked like for a moment there, Dara's match had the ability to make it 1-2, and in fact, it would be 2-2 right now with Carla's last win. So it should be a little bit closer than what it is right this second. Just unfortunate turn of events happened, and again, Team Just Cut It has been doing really well, shooting very well. Alex going to go for the bank here. So he's trying to do kind of a lineup method, kind of like what they do in golf to an extent, where they kind of practice their golf swings to the side and then walk on up and practice it on the actual shot itself. The only issue with this is when you're down, you're looking at your angle, and it's usually going to be off compared to if you're standing up looking at the shot and where you really need to hit. It's the only downfall of that. He had to clip that pretty fast to keep the angle proper and go all the way up to the top right-hand corner pocket. These are 9-foot tables, so he had a lot of distance to work through on that shot. Alex stuck up in the rest of the mess. He's got eyes on at least one of his stripes that he can, maybe work towards at least popping that out of the bunch. Wouldn't mind seeing him do that. You at least know your opponent's kind of tied up with the 2 orange here at the bottom left with the 5 and the 13. So even if your opponent goes on a bit of a run, a bit of a tangent, you'll be able to work through and know that you should have another opportunity back at the table. I say should. You never know what's going to happen, but yeah, I like actually using the bridge here. You're going to cut that stripe, see if you can kind of send it in between the 7 and 9 or maybe to the right of the 9 ball. But just bring it on back downfield a little bit in a more favorable position. Amanda, I don't write off, but I will link you. Oops, if I don't almost close out of my web pages here. I will link you the CompuSport, and if you just pull it up through there, you'll be able to see them. That should come through. It's taking them up. There it goes. And Miss Leah, just as a heads up, we try our best to keep things as PG-13 as possible. At worst, PG-13. Still a lot to work through on this rack. Alex taking a look at it, not liking things. Honestly, it wouldn't be bad for him to work on this 9. He could potentially sneak it a little bit past the 2 some. Yeah, he had eyes on the 9, maybe push it past the 2, start taking over that pocket a little more. Sam says looks like there's 3 of the teams left. There you go. Appreciate you taking a look at that, Sam. And that's a strong showing, too. Three teams with the possibility of being in the final 8, which, a couple may already be. There's 3 teams already in the final 8. I know Lucky Charms isn't y'all. That's here in Tally. Refresh for me. Looks like Tally is 360 rails as well. And then I'm not sure which area Jim Rowe is for the league operator, but 2 chicks and a stick. All right, now we got a little bit more spread to play around with. 1 ball, top left-hand corner pocket. Come on back down, straight off that top short rail. And he may have opened up a window. Looks like he did for that 2 ball. He needs to start looking at the 5, figuring something out. With him being as far along as he is. Oh, he's got the 4 there as well, sorry. With him being as far along as he is, that 5 ball is going to quickly become his problem and not Alex's problem. I would probably save that 3 as my out ball right now just based on where the 8 is. Messing with the 3 may not be a good idea. Maybe just bump into your 2, bring it out a little bit more. He goes ahead and uses it. Cue ball clips on back over. Still eyes on the 2. 5 ball still major problem though. Yeah, he has the ability to clip this in. Actually, it'd be great if he misses this shot, to be honest with you, and just leaves it in the pocket for himself. Almost just like that. If that 2 would have stuck in that pocket for him and just kind of maybe rattled, that would have been perfect for him. I know everybody's like, wait a minute, are you wishing for our guy not to make a shot? No, I'm wishing for him to have a chance to do something about that 5 ball. Because that 5 ball, again, like I said, with him being as far along as he is, that 5 ball is his problem. And Alex honestly needs to let it continue to be his problem. Alex is going to go for the 10 by luck of it here. Left hand. Oh, no. Just going up for the 11. That leave will do just nicely. 8 should be blocking any bit of the window for the 2 for the bottom right-hand side. 14's taking up some real estate to make an easier shot on the 5, going off the left-hand long rail. He's going to take a look, see if he has eyes for the 2 at all, but looks like he may be in a bit of a predicament here. And if Alex gets ball in hand, let me rephrase, if Jason breaks this out and Alex gets ball in hand, that bodes really well to give Alex a great opportunity and a good run. The problem is there seems like there's a pretty good risk for ending up giving ball in hand here. Oh, does he have a window for that? I really don't feel like he does. He's supposed to prove me wrong. He definitely proved me wrong. What a shot. Very nicely done, Mr. Jason. Oh, man, he's almost back in the same predicament. I didn't think he had enough of a window there. I thought he was playing blocker against him a little bit too much, but I sit corrected for sure. Timeout being called. Mr. Jonathan back to the table. And honestly, he wouldn't be remiss about maybe just tying up something else of Alex's, maybe see if he can hit into the 11, get it closer to the 14. Because if he's going to give ball in hand in this situation, right, you feel like there's a very high percentage chance you're going to give ball in hand, tie something else of your opponents up. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people like picking up the ball. That is a defensive shot. You can definitely go for that option. But if you're going to give ball in hand regardless, like let's say there's an 85% chance that you're going to give ball in hand regardless, then you might as well just take something, see if you can swing at one of their balls and tie up something of theirs instead. Make something harder. Miss Samantha Shea, what's going on? Good afternoon. Hi, Tim. Is this a money tournament? This sure as French toast is. This is an APA money tournament. Top 8 getting paid out. First place, $3,000. Right now, this matchup is to get into the money. This is the 9th through 16th bracket if you lose here. And we get you in the top 8. Top 8 pays out, 5th through 8 pays out $400. I believe it is $700 for 3rd and 4th. Then it goes to $1,500 and then $3,000. Good prize money here. Good prize money. Great question, Miss Samantha Shea. I appreciate you asking that. Yes, ma'am. I'm the official streamer and commentator for the Orlando Invitational, most certainly. And looking forward to it as well. Be my first year doing it. All right, timeout is over here. We'll see what they end up coming to a conclusion about. But, again, he just doesn't have a good swing at it to guarantee a good hit. He's got a higher than normal probability of giving ball in hand in the situation. You do not want to break up that 13-5 situation. I know normally you'd want to. I was talking about him trying to do it earlier, but in this case, if he breaks up and gets ball in hand, it's dangerous. He hits it, but no rail. Ball in hand. Wow. Cannot believe he made contact with it. Cannot believe he made contact with it here. We're going to do a quick replay. What a brilliant hit. What a absolute brilliant hit. I don't blame him for being upset about that. But no rail afterwards. This was the issue with the predicament. If Alex sees what he believes to be his problem ball here, which he's feeling is the 14, I kind of agree to an extent. But he's got to roll forward on this, and he's so close at 14, it's not going to get a lot of roll forward. In fact, he stop-shotted it. Kind of expecting him to roll forward, take the 10 next in the side pocket, and then go for the 13 after, but he's going about this run a little different here. I'm a little surprised. Slow roll this shot, and a small miss. By the way, guys, do not ever hesitate in this whole entire world to come up to me, even if I'm live streaming, to give me any sort of feedback and compliments and stuff, man. I always love hearing from you guys. Now, if you come to me while I'm live streaming and doing commentary and you're just trying to shoot the breeze, that's a different story. But I always appreciate feedback, guys, by the way. It means a lot to me. Well, the beautiful thing is the 8-ball doesn't have a home top left, doesn't have a home top right. Jason with a near make on that 5-ball, just a small miss in the process. And Alex has got to get on this run here. Again, I'm a little surprised about his choice with his ball in hand. But he's got a good run now. He's got 2 duck gooses sitting up there. He's going to opt to go for him right off the bat, and I don't know if I fully agree with that or not. I mean, I don't know. I think it is time to hit the pedal to the metal to an extent, but he's got to know where that 5 is, and that bodes at least in a favor for him. As long as he doesn't leave it, I'd pretty much take kind of the bottom right-hand side. If you pretty much draw a line from the 5 to the right-hand side pocket and shade down, that's where you pretty much don't want to leave that cue ball, minus keeping in mind your 13's playing a little bit of blocker there for you as well. Michael, thank you for that love, man. Appreciate you. It always means a lot to me, guys. Like I said, it always means a lot. That was the danger with that shot right there. He left it right in a good zone. 8-ball has an open pocket there, top right. Have I seen a timeout called on him yet? Give me 1 second, guys. Hold on. Say it again, Luna. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Tell them, say I love you.
I love you.
Oh, thank you, baby. The live stream just heard you say that, by the way, while I'm sitting here doing commentary. So good job, Luna Bears. I'll call you soon, okay?
Okay.
Love you, baby.
I love you.
Bye-bye. My 2 kids got new Amazon Fire tablets for Christmas, and they have the ability to call myself, the grandparents, and wifey, and she loves calling me from time to time when I'm at work. So I want you guys to hear her sweet voice. She's missing Daddy right now. Yeah, I just confirmed. I wanted to double check, make sure I didn't miss it, but Alex has not had a timeout yet, and honestly, I would have loved to have seen one taken maybe sooner here. Now, he's got to make this and actually come off that top short rail a little bit here, make the next shot easier, but he's got good eyes on the 13 no matter what, so after this top left-hand corner pocket, he should still be able to work towards and pot that 13, hopefully keep an angle to come back out a little bit, and maybe, just maybe, be able to take that 10 left-hand side pocket, float up a little bit, take the 8 right-hand side pocket. If he gets almost dead on with the 10, he can just follow through, take the 8 top right-hand corner pocket if he needs to. So he's got some options here. Looks like he's getting for an extension here. Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. He's trying to look over. Stabs at it pretty hard. Risking the scratch. Woo, pocket point comes in. He's got to count his lucky stars on that one. He is overdoing his shots here. Overthinking a little bit, overdoing. Going with some crazy runs here. Dara has got to get with him and really get him back in line. I'm glad to see the timeouts coming through now, but he could have used that timeout a little earlier. Granted, obviously, hindsight's 20/20, so I am talking about some of that based on what we've seen happen. But I'm also trying to go on the basis of what I think would have worked out better beforehand, before it even happened. And like I said, with that ball in hand and him going across that other stripe top right instead of just going up, a couple other choices here would have been better options. So he is trying to show Alex go after 13. Should come off that left-hand long rail and pop back out. Unless he's telling him to play defense on it. Samantha, preach it, my dear. Yeah, I definitely agree using it when you have ball in hand. Because you could have talked about the entire run, right? I think there's a art to timeouts, and I think understanding what's possible with your player, and I think also discussing multiple scenarios of like, hey, like go with this ball, cool, no problem. This is roundabout where you should end up for this next shot. This will naturally get you to this next shot, and kind of show them what's possible. And then if you have enough time still left on the clock for your timeout, you can kind of talk about what could go awry. Hey, you may end up doing this, right? And the cue ball may go too far forward. If it does, look at the table again, realign. You may have a better shot on this ball next. 8 ball gives you that opportunity to really be able to realign and readjust, whereas 9 ball, well, 9 ball is very unforgiving. If you get out of a line, no, he overhits it. Playing with the pocket points again. No. Oh, my gosh. Alex, what are you doing to my heart here? We'll see again. Every bit of these racks now are super important for the Shirkers team. If they can bring it right back into alignment, kind of hit a nice little reset 3-3, that would be really good. But that's going to require Alex to win this one, Dar to win the next. And then it goes right back to Carla, and it goes right back just to a normal game set match here for both teams. But Shirkers has to get it. Hits it good. He hit that one real good. T-ball's going to slow down a little bit closer to the 8, but open up for that top left-hand corner pocket. He has an opportunity, guys. He could do this. That was a nice stroke right there. He actually needed to put a little pace on that, and he did. And he didn't whack-a-mole it either. Also on the table above, I do see Mr. Nick Osborne over there with a nice little 3-ball run coming up potential. Now, I don't know what their score is. Right this second, it was 2-2. And Alex with an out right there. Nicely done. 2-3 still in favor of Just Cut It, and they have been showing up and shown out extremely well. So Shirkers has a lot of work still left in them. Now, with that being said, though, Dar did have a good potential to win that last one when he had this battle just a moment ago against Mr. Jonathan. So we'll see if he can do it here. Alex said no defenses. So you did tell him to do a defense. I was wondering what you were pointing at earlier. Well, hey, at least he did follow through and runs out the rack, though. Only downfall of ever going that boldly is obviously if you don't run out the rack, you kind of bit yourself in the behind. All right, both teams in a very similar standpoint here. Our Jack Sharks team, which is the table right above this one where Dar is about to break. They are 3-3. It is even kilter here. Not on the snap. Not on the snap. No, he came so close to that left inside pocket. Oh, my goodness gracious. I'm trying to think. I don't know if we've had a not on the snap during the tournament yet. I always look forward to those. Oh, my goodness. Good try. Good break, Dar. Good spread, too. This may be dangerous. Jonathan was running really, really well, and there's a bit of a spread here. He's got some breathing room. He decides to play defense right off the bat. I don't blame him. I don't like getting from the 1 to the 2, but if either of these guys get a couple balls potted here, there's a lot of breathing room. A lot of breathing room on this table. Nothing's clustered. The only ball sitting on a rail is that 3 that's going to be top left, which naturally is going to lead you to your 4. 5 ball sitting not far outside this bottom right-hand corner pocket, so getting the 1 and the 2 situation is the key here. Dar handing over ball in hand. Love it. Jack just messaged me saying it's a battle over there. I love hearing it. As it should be. This is a $400 matchup. And then your next matchup is an additional $300 matchup. And then your matchup after that is an additional $800 matchup if you think about it. 9's getting wild. He ends up making the 1 in the process. Oh, moved the 4 along a little bit. 4-9 combo sitting there. Oh, no. And it's not that far misaligned either. It's barely misaligned, but if you can make that 3, that's dangerous for either gentleman here. This rack may be an early rack. He's swinging for it. And has opened up a window. Yeah, he's opened up a window for Dara. Dara sees it too. He sees that he's looking dead at that 4-9. Both gentlemen should be. That is dangerous. That may make this rack early for one or the other. Will it be 3-3 after this, or will it be 2-4 and just cut it on the hill? Well, that 4-9 may be the deciding factor. Oh, Dar swings, comes up short on it. And he's opened the window right back up here for Jonathan. I don't know why I have Ian in there instead of AN. Sorry about that, Mr. Jonathan. Let me update his name here. I was just looking at that. Two to 4 is looking like the likely scenario here. Michael Miller saying 4-9's going down. Uh-oh. What just happened? Okay, timeout's being called. I thought I saw something else going on. I was like, what is happening outside the table? Okay, he doesn't have to do much here. Just roll it up. Roll it up. You're going to have an opportunity for the 4-9. Let's take a look at that side view again. They're off kilter just a little bit, but not by much. I know my camera angle may make it look a little different here, but that's really not a huge difference with that 4-9. Jonathan needs to go for it. I don't know if that's in question here or what's ultimately being discussed here, but Chad, I know Mike Miller's with me here, but anybody else, any reason not to swing for the 4-9? Oh, no. Cue ball got away from him. He had to gently roll that 3 in. Gently roll that 3. Well, 4-9 is out of the equation, and we're back to a regular matchup between these two gentlemen now. I like seeing that because now we get to see what both of them can do. Dar at the table. 4 is definitely cuttable right-hand side pocket. Dar taking a moment, shaking it out here. Nice try with the bottom there. He's definitely trying to keep things in control. Although I don't think I would swing for it. There is a 4-9 combo right back. I feel like these two gentlemen are trying to make the 4-9 combo be a thing again. They're trying to bring Jinko jeans back into production or something. Oh, man. Or I should have said Karam. I'm sorry. Not combo, Karam. Forgive me. Wrong term. Good try there by Jonathan. I'll blame him for swinging for it. Not a bad leave. Looks like there is still enough room past that 6 for Dar to come off the top short rail and still either clip it on the way or clip it on the way back here. He's looking at a 2-railer by the look of it, though. My only worry is about to leave again from the 4 to the 9. It is very likely that 4 is going to come on downfield. 2-rail here. Right-hand long rail into the left. Coming right behind it here. Misses it. And clips into the 5. Ball in hand to Mr. Jonathan. 4 ball top left. Needs to get back over for the 5. No matter what, needs to get back over for the 5. He's looking at the 4-9 combo now? No way. This is an extremely bold move. I don't like this. Oh, I don't like that at all. That was a very wild swing. Wow. And doesn't scratch in the process. Came so close. Woo. I mean, he is really trying to put the pressure on Dara. But that may be his undoing in this one. I don't agree with that. 4 ball had an easy home. 5 ball did come back up for the 6 from there. 7 back down bottom right. Right, there was definitely a run there. Nothing was really tied up. Maybe I just misread the table a little bit. Obviously, they get a better eye, better judgment on the table overall than I do, but it's tough. Goes for the bank here, opens wide. Four ball's going to sit right on that right-hand long rail. Scratch their bottom left-hand corner pocket. Let's see if Dara goes for the run here. Four ball, follow through with top right, or to the top right-hand corner. Forgive me, he's not putting top right on the ball. He's going to take the four, top right-hand corner pocket. Five comes on down, but he needs a little bit of angle on that five, so he kind of wants to be on the right-hand side, close to that right-hand long rail. Use a little bottom, come back across the table, six ball, top left. Yeah, there's a great run right here. Great run. He needs to take this. Feed is frozen. Double checking on my end right now. Everything's showing good on my end. Michael, refresh. All right. Now that same run is open up for Mr. Jonathan. Well, similar. He's going to take six left-hand side pocket. No. Books it right on out of there. Six ball and cue ball will clip up on top of each other. Oh, man, he was in good gear for that, too. Dar looking to split the rails there. I like it. Forgive me, guys. Get me a little coffee action here. Again, love the staff over here at Zingales. Always so sweet to me. Oh, nine balls going down. It's going to clip the seven in the process. Oh, my goodness gracious. Jonathan loves the wild nine. There is a 6-9 carom right here, though. And it may just naturally go towards that direction regardless with him trying to make – he should just try to make the six. Honestly. Go for the six. The ball's going to go towards that direction regardless. Oh, he books it right past it, though. No, makes the six in the process. No, sirree, buddy. Very unfortunate turn of events. Wow. 7-9 combo lies very easily here. Jonathan should have this and should put Team Just the Cut on the hill. And he does. Good out. All right. It's up to Miss Carla to keep strokers in it. Carlo and Jacob right back at it. This time with 8-ball again. Mike said he chased that 9 and got it. Yeah, he did. He was going for that 9 the entire time early. I feel like Jonathan does not like a normal game of 9-ball. He likes that 9 getting out of there sooner rather than later. And I love it. right, here we go. Table looks like he's swinging for the 8 on the break. Gets hold of the rack. 8 moves just a little bit. Nothing dropped. Again, a little separation amongst everything there, top half of the table. Nothing grouped up tightly, but on the same end, everything is still pretty much on top end of that table. We got a couple solids from the midpoint down. Same thing with a couple stripes. I don't see Carla having a lot of opportunity here with this shot, so good break from Jacob. Chaz over there cheering on Team Panama City. There you go. Show the love, show the support. All right, looks like they're about to have a matchup coming on to table 2 here. Still a wide open table, but that cue ball being top of the table is not really allowing a lot of options for these two. Carla might have the first opportunity with a potential bridge for that 5 ball. And again, she may not like going after that. Could try cutting the 11 all the way down. That's really tough as well. Yeah, Carla likes the idea of the 5 ball. I don't blame her on that. It's the only real, per se, close ball that you have access to. And she clips it a little bit into the mess there. And looks like she's only going to have eyes on the 7. I'm worried about it with how close the 8 is. As much as I normally don't say to swing at stuff, at the same time here, she's better off not messing with that 7 ball because of the 8. I just don't like it having extra movement. There's no need. Goes for a 1-rail kick. Gets it. Good hit there by Miss Carla. Nicely done. Hitting that 2 beautifully. All right, sorry, guys. We were doing a little moving and a little grooving here. Getting things ready because that second table's opening up here. Oh, my goodness gracious, I missed the YouTube comment. Rainer, I'm sorry if it's been a moment since you commented. Says, what's the name of this place? If you take a look at top right of your screen here, this is the world-famous Zingales. Mr. Michael Zingale, the owner and operator of this. Wonderful, wonderful pool hall. Chat, y'all are going to have to correct me because I lose count every time that I come here. I always end up saying the wrong number. But I want to say I think it's like, I don't know, like 15 9-foot tables. 9-foot diamonds in here. He's got a few coin-operated Valley tables as well up front, 7-footers. And he's got 3 beautiful, beautiful Brunswicks that have varying smaller size pockets as you go along that make it very, very tough in a little side room here. Cue ball's rotating down that bottom left-hand corner pocket. Woo, coming close. Well, the plus side for Miss Carly here is after this this matchup against Jacob here, she won't be back at the table. But the downside is if she doesn't get the win, it is over. And will be ball in hand. Yes, in Tallahassee, Florida. Thank you, Mike. But yeah, Rainer on the YouTube channel, thank you for asking that question. Carla taking good advantage of that ball in hand, getting that 4 ball out of the cluster. Smart move. 1 ball is another problem ball for her, but she's taking care of one at a time. Nicely done. She's on a little bit of a run now. And there may be room to work that 1 ball up, back up to that top left-hand corner pocket. But yeah, Rainer, this is, I have several favorite pool halls, but due to having the multitude of 9-foot diamond tables, this is just an amazing pool hall. Staff, food, every bit of it here is just top-notch. Really, really checks off a lot of the list here and what you're looking for out of the pool hall. Oh, no, Panama City is showing up in Storm here. Guys, do me a moment. It's been a hot minute here since we've had some shares and likes on the stream here. Hit that share button if you're in streaming, you're enjoying it. Guys, don't hesitate to follow as well. I do have 2 Facebook accounts. Maybe like I'm already following you, Tim. You do want to follow this Facebook account that the live stream is on. This is the Voice of Jacksonville Pool. The reason being is this is the main Facebook account that I can actually push the stream to while I'm pushing the stream to other accounts as well. Unfortunately, your boy made a personal account and under my regular account, if that makes any sense to Facebook standards, and Facebook doesn't let you change to a business account, so I had to remake an actual business account. But make sure you're doing so. Also, pinned comment at the top there has the link to the bracket, has a link to my YouTube as well. Takes just a minute of time to subscribe. Reason you want to subscribe? You know you love following my adventures around the world. Tom says one day you'll have to change your name to the Voice of Pool, brother. I might have to, man. I might have to, but I love showing my love to Jacksonville, man. That's where I got my start. So, PJ, great question. Jack's team is still playing. Fran is on the 8 ball as we speak. Last update I had was 3-3, and I think that was going into this match, which would make sense because this would be matchup number 7 for them. So if Fran gets this, they'll be on the hill 4-3. I'm fairly confident in that. There we go. Good cut by Mr. Jacob here. He's loaded up some bottom on this. May actually end up clipping him a little too close to those other 2 stripes. He brought it on down, but overhits a little bit of the left-hand side of that top left-hand corner pocket. That leave may do nicely, though. I don't know if Carla's got room to mess with the 7 at all. I don't know if she's got enough room to actually mess with the 1, too. Jack did just update me. It is officially 4-3 for Jack's team. That's at the tippy top of your screen for those from Jacksonville following at home. So Elliott's up to break and has a chance to close it out for them. If not, there'll be one more matchup where Nick Osborne will be on the table. Jacob taking a look at this stripe here at the top. I don't think he's looking to mess with it. Yeah, he's going for the 1-rail kick. Again, usually I'm not a fan of that idea, but I am here. Both players playing very cautious not to mess with that 8 and really move it around. Gets a great hit to his 2 stripes, frees him up. Only downfall is that 10's going to sit along that bottom short rail, but still, I like the choice. I like the choice. It would have sucked if you gave ball in hand, but losing the game from making that 8 earlier, breaking too many things apart, would definitely suck more. So, good choice. Smooth start from Miss Carla. Now she is on that dreaded 7 ball. Now what she could go for here, and this isn't something I always recommend, she could actually just go into hitting that and spreading them apart and giving ball in hand regardless. I don't like doing the 1 rail kick here just because if she makes contact, she's going to hit into the 7, possibly hit into the 8 in the process. We've already had that issue happen once with her hitting off. She was on the 8 ball, but hit off the 8 and or another ball and ended up scratching in the process. So she can just end up giving ball in hand by breaking everything apart. She does. Oh, don't get the 14 and 7 get clipped right back up on top of each other. Unfortunate event right there, but great idea, Miss Carla. I like the thought process behind it. One thing I was taught early on in pool, and this is something, guys, that if you don't think about, you definitely need to put it kind of in your thought process. Start weighing things from a percentage standpoint of what do you think your percentage chance is of making the shot of this, that, and the other. And when I start seeing that I have a high percentage chance that I'm going to give ball in hand, maybe because I'm having to kick at something, things are tied up and everything, if I'm going to have to give you ball in hand anyways, I'm going to make sure that somehow or another this shot has lined up in a benefit for me or has tied you up somehow, right? If you still got balls on the table and I can put 2 next to each other or clip them up to where they're not easily makeable after a ball in hand type situation, you better believe I'm going to do it. If I've got to give you ball in hand, I'm going to make you work for the rest of that run that you're trying to make happen. Richard in here saying, let's go Emerald Coast. There you go. Show the love. Show the love. Nice hit from Miss Carla. A little separation now. 7's not tied up on top of the rest of the stuff. So I think we do have our first, actually it might be multiple here. Let me refresh CompuSport here. Team Yes Chef did knock out the Bank Shot Bandits, so that match probably called here soon. Lucky Charms still waiting for their matchup. And the first 5th through 8th place round 4 match has been called and started. 360 rails versus 2 chicks and a stick. That matchup is starting right now as we speak. So that'd be the first chance that somebody will have to get into the 3rd and 4th place bracket, and again, increase their prize package from $400 for the team to $700 for the team. Miss Carla here with ball in hand, and important ball in hand. That's 2 balls remain on the table, the 7 and the 8 for her. I don't remember if a timeout's being used or not, but definitely can use one here. So she's going to opt for that top right-hand corner pocket. It looks like she has created herself a window. It looks like there is room. Again, every rack's important here. Carla trying to keep her team strokers alive. Just Cut It has been doing a phenomenal job of really getting a lead and hanging on to it, though. And what an out for Miss Carla. Nice job here. Very, very well played. 3-4, still in favor of Team Just Cut It. Alex is up next. Alex has got to get Dar back to the table. But we will see what Mr. Jason has to say about that. Did not mean to be doing that. Sorry, guys. 1 second here. Bear with me for just a moment since I decided to click 18 different things all at once by accident and mess up Jason's name and size and where I had it located and everything. Don't mind Jason's name here. It's just taking a little field trip behind everything else, just scooting its way on by. All right, Alex to break here. Sam in here cheering on Jace, too. I don't know what you mean by the rest of that message. But I'm assuming it's a little inside joke. As long as it's a clean inside joke, though. All right. Nothing on the break. Doesn't look like Jason has eyes on the one ball here. Going for the one rail. Oh, comes close. Comes so close on the clip. Yes. Yep, your other team, it is, Drew, I know the names. 360 Rails. 360 Rails is playing on table 2. Oh, you mean, oh, hold on. You mean the team that's in the top left of the screen is what you mean. That's what you mean. I think I put 2 and 2 together now. I think I understand. Sorry about that. There we go. I thought it was a joke or something about something Jason does in the top left-hand corner pocket or something, but you meant top left-hand of the actual live stream. Dee Dee's young lady shooting. I got you now. Well, good luck to Miss Dee Dee. And I appreciate you guys, by the way. Definitely love everybody spending the stream to support. Nice one, nice shot here, getting back downfield. We got up on that shot pretty fast. If it sits there, it ain't going to be bad. If it pops out too far, it did pop out a little too far. That will give Mr. Jason the opportunity there on the 5. He's got to be careful about his window with the 6, though. That was my worry, is him flipping right up on top of that 7. Naturally, that shot, you're going to hit in that left-hand long rail. The cue ball was going to kick right back out. It's just a matter of either getting past the 7, which would have been nice, but or adding some extra English there to get back above the 7, but that would have been a little tough. He does have a one railer here. You can go about it a couple ways, actually, but I like going, I was about to say, I like going left-hand long rail. 7's blocking the right-hand long rail. Oh, it opens up a little bit too much. He did not clip the 8-9, though. That is a good thing. If he would have freed that up, Alex could have potentially went on a 4-ball run now. That 8-9 may be a combo here. I know it's going to be a tough angle. Yeah, it's tough for me to tell from this shot here. I've had to move cameras around a little bit just because of us reusing some tables here. So, guys, I'll get a secondary shot on this table after this matchup is done between these two teams in between rounds. Tina in chat says, let's go, just cut it. Appreciate you being here, Miss Tina. Let's take a look. Guys, it's been 30 minutes since we've had any likes or shares of the stream. Where y'all at? Oh, Miss Carla coming on over here. You going to join me on the mic?
Sure.
Give me 1 second, chap. Here you go. Hold on. Well, we got Miss Carla here from Team Strokers coming on over. What's up, Carla?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Doing very well here. Get that mic just a little bit closer to your mouth for me.
There, how's that?
That's better. That's better. Hey, good showing on there, by the way.
Thank
Nicely
you.
done. That looked like it was a little bit of a tighter window on that last 8-ball in that left-hand side pocket. That was very well played, though.
Well, I walked around and looked at it, and I said if I can get my cue ball where I needed it to be, it would go.
Hey, you kept strokers alive for sure. And honestly, I mean, if it wasn't for the scratch on the 8 ball there in that first rack, which still was just a wild situation. I even told Chad, I said I would go for this 100%. Sometimes I just say, hey, hand a ball in hand. I ain't swinging at nothing, but it was a tight angle. I mean, it really wasn't a crazy bank shot, a kick shot to go after.
I was a little heartbroken on it.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
I didn't see it hitting that other ball and going into the pocket.
No,
I figured if anything, I'd hit it wide and the cue ball would go to the rail.
I agree with you, 100%. Yeah, it was one of those kind of freak incidents that happened on the table. That's just not something that I think in a timeout you could have planned for and been like, this has a good potential. Like, no, nobody would have been like, this has a good potential. Everybody would have been like, that's a 1% chance of that happening. So good luck in you making it happen. So, well, how you feeling about today?
I feel good.
Good.
I feel like if Alex can get this win and we go hill, I'm pretty sure Dara can
get the win
carry
from there.
the load.
Yeah.
Yesterday was a great day for us. You know, everybody shot tremendous. It was just a really great day. It felt good.
That's definitely good. I don't know if we're calling for a timeout.
I think he's watching for a hit.
This is going to be interesting here.
Because he's already taken his timeout.
Okay.
They took it last shot.
That's right. They definitely did. Oh, I don't think Alex realized that's what he was standing there for, was to watch the shot. That's funny. He was like, oh, my bad. Hey, Raj, what's going on, bud? Welcome to the stream. Well, right now, I don't know. I think Elliott may have gotten the win on the table above, which means Jack Shark should be advancing, and they're in the money. What a shot.
Nice
What
shot,
a shot. Get
Alex.
off the 9. Oh, man.
Shucks.
Raj says, how's them side pocket shots for Carla last rack?
Hey, I'll take them.
Yeah, she's doing good with them. Which, I mean, you had during that first rack, very first matchup against the gentleman, Jacob. I mean, I ain't saying for sure that you had dead to rights, but you were on the 8 first very significantly here. 5-4 win for Jack Sharks is the 5-3 win for Jack Sharks is the official win. So, yes, they do move on. They are in the money, guaranteeing themselves $400. But, yeah, I mean, you had a fair showing that if, granted, I'm biased, so I'm trying not to be as much. But I do believe that had the crazy scratch not happen, I think you had him dead to rights on it.
Yeah, hindsight being 2020, I probably should have just given him ball in hand and take it, went with the roll of the dice. But it's hard to do that
It is.
sometimes.
Speaking of hard to do here, Alex is normally not one for defensive shots, and I feel like he's fit to try to pull out a hero shot right now. Justin, what's up, buddy? Welcome, J Money.
I just hope it doesn't shoot off that 9 into the corner.
Yeah, the corner pocket for the scratch, yep. Yeah, that's my worry, too, between that and or rattling that bottom left-hand corner pocket. That's, if it rattles in that pocket, it's going to open up the shot for Jason to get the win.
I would have liked to have seen Alex on the last shot when he shot the 5, just push it into the rail.
Yeah. So one thing he's been doing, at least on this part of the live stream that I've noticed, is he is overhitting majority of his shots. Now, granted, he had a good, if I remember correctly, it was like last rack is like a 2-railer he needed to overhit, and he hit it just with perfection. So sometimes it has been working out well for him. He's going for it. I can't see it. Oh, he didn't rattle in the pocket, though.
Well, that's good.
Slow down.
He didn't leave an easy shot.
He didn't. There's a tough cross bank. It is possible, but the cross bank is there. But he didn't leave it in the pocket. He didn't scratch. Woo! Let's go.
I will say that yesterday I seen Alex shoot the best pool I've ever seen Alex shoot.
Yeah, he was on his game, huh?
He was on fire.
Well, I mean, y'all had some, what was it, 5-0, 5-1. I think y'all's worst win was a 5-2, right?
Yes.
Yesterday? So it's funny whenever you say your worst win.
Yesterday I didn't lose a rack, so I was very happy with
You're
my
on
play.
fire. On these 9-footers, too. Raj Elliott did win. Jack Sharks do move on to the next round because that they are in the top 8. They are in the money. They have guaranteed themselves at least $400. The next matchup they're playing for is to increase that from $400 to $700, and that is what our Strokers team here is fighting for right now as we speak. Both these teams are. The downfall, though, is this is the realm. If you're out, you're out of here. So
what do you think this guy's going to try to do?
he needs to go for the cross bank. I don't know what they're discussing, but the cross bank is there. It's an option. We have 2 of our Super 7s in chat, so I would love to know. And if anybody else from the Emerald Coast APA is in here as well, please let us know your thoughts and opinions. But the cross bank is an option. The downfall is the cue ball gets wild. You don't have a lot of control. It's going to swing around the table here, like go 3 rails, and may have the potential scratch chance for possibly maybe the top left-hand corner pocket out of anything. But I think you got to go for the swing. You're definitely not going for the cut down the rail. You ain't got that. If he does, he's going to make me lie. I'm going to be shocked and I'll replay it 15 times.
That's what he tried.
Yeah, he tried for that.
And he left him wide open.
Yeah, you had to go for the cross bank there. The chances of that happening and or the scratch in that shot, immensely high. Immensely high. Samantha in chat said, you got this, Jason. Good job. Appreciate Emerald Coast and everybody over there for supporting. All right, this is it, though. Big deal. Oh, Alex, stay down on your shot, bud. And he does so. Hill, thriller. Guys, y'all wanted action right now. We are 2 hours into the live stream, and you got action, ladies and gentlemen. Hill, 1 rack to roll it all for $400.
Hey,
is what this is boiled down to. Like, I don't want Dara thinking about that. I don't want Jonathan thinking about that. But if you take that into consideration, and it would definitely pop in my head as the problem. If you think that everything now has just been a huge reset to this moment in time, it's almost like both teams came together and said, "Who's your high? Who's our high? Who are we going to throw? Cool. Let's shoot everything for just the 1 rack to take it all."
Yeah, it's all or nothing now.
Yeah, I mean this is everything. And again, I'm trying not to be biased. Emerald Coast, love you guys. I appreciate y'all so much here. But I will say that Jonathan does seem to like to swing a little bit for the wild 9s. Dara seems a little bit more methodical. However, we're in the 8-ball now, and I'm just interested to see what ends up happening. If Dara wouldn't have rolled forward during that first rack, he had a clear shot on the 8. Didn't mean to roll forward, scratch that top left-hand corner pocket.
Yeah, that was a tough one just as much as my scratch. Yeah, that was a hard lose.
Well, and the problem is that both those incidents happened during the first round of matches against this other team, right? I consider them rounds. You got round 1, round 2. Here we are in technically round 3, right? Every player has played each other 3 times now. And the problem is your scratch and Dara's scratch on his to follow forward for the win both happened during that first round of matchups. And I was like, no. So.
Yeah, we've been scratching back.
Yes, y'all have. But, dude, just cut it. Woo! Fierce. Absolutely fierce. I've enjoyed this team quite a bit. Enjoyed everybody being on the live stream as well. No matter what ends up happening, whichever team wins and moves on. Both teams have showed a lot of heart, a lot of dedication.
I'd like to give kudos to this facility here, man. It is top notch.
Zingales is nice.
It's nice. The food was amazing.
I tell people every time too, like if you're not sure what to get, go in one of the Z bowls.
That's what I had, and it was
so
amazing.
Get extra broccoli too.
It was loaded with chicken. I was just impressed.
Staff here is amazing.
This guy going for a 3-ball combo.
Yeah, he was. Look at that. Look at Carly giving the commentary. I love it. Richard over there says Jonathan doesn't swing as much on 8-ball. I believe it. I believe it. It all depends. Dara, I've been able to kind of, I'm going to use the term grow up, but I'm going to explain it. But in terms of us like growing in our skill levels now, granted, he has definitely surpassed me. Zero doubt now. But him and I have battled each other multiple times and had a lot of really good fights. So I've seen the improvement in his game. My only concern is just I know sometimes he can put extra weight on his shoulders. And if it weighs you down a little bit too much, well, it'll definitely mess up your game and your thought process of what you're going for and going after. So I'm hoping that he can just take this as a, hey, I'm just playing this guy named Jonathan, right?
Yeah, let's just have fun.
Let's just have fun. Let's go after it.
Let's don't put too much thought into it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The problem with me in this matchup is I would know that this is for everything reset. This is for $400, and it would mess up my game. It would definitely cause me problems. So.
Well, I'm glad I don't have to shoot again because I didn't know what we were shooting for. So.
Yep. So to show you on the bracket, Miss Carly here, and guys, you can follow at home as well. I have the link in the pin post, but the 5th through 8th round, which is round 4, that is the money bracket. So every team that makes it to this part of the bracket here is in it. But if you look at the 9th through 16th, you don't see any more of that loser to another match. It's just winner moves on. So that's the issue, is that everybody was fighting to get to the trenches of this moment and know that their safety net essentially if they still had one, is out the window.
Right.
So that's the only downfall of the modified with that. And you guys have won all of your matches up to this point. So under some tournaments that have a true double elimination, you would still have your safety net no matter what.
Right.
So
Yeah, APA doesn't typically go with a true double elimination, though.
no, few and far between does true double ever happen within APA. And I'll be upfront and honest with you, is kind of a necessity. This right here would have ended up being potentially either a late night last night or a 3-day tournament if they kept the days shorter to make a true double elimination happen.
Right.
So it would be tough.
How many teams started in it?
40 teams.
Okay,
40
it
teams
was
started.
40.
Yep.
At one point, I had heard 48, 42, and I was like,
48 was the max possible that they were allowing in, but I guess through some people not showing up and stuff like that here, only 40 teams actually came to play.
Dar broke all that up.
Yeah, he did, and honestly, not too shabby. I mean, you still got quite a bit to work through all towards that top left-hand quadrant.
Is that the 8?
Yeah. Yep. By the way, I think it was the last matchup that you did. You had ball in hand, and you had a little cluster towards top right. You instantly went straight that cluster, saw an option, and took it out. By the way, great ball in hand option too. I've been trying to talk to people in chat and try to help people too that are growing in their game and everything. And you've got to look at ball in hand and be like, what is the problem ball here? I know what's easy for me to go after, but what is the problem ball for me to go after? And you looked at that whole nest and instantly went for that. I'm like, that a girl, let's go, let's go.
Well, and then when the guy was like, I'm going to get somebody to watch the shot, I'm like, I'm not trying to hit my ball. I'm hitting your ball.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm breaking mine out.
That's good, too. That's
because
smart.
it was a mess.
Mikey says, hey, Miss Carla.
Hey, how's it going? For me personally, in my long tenure playing, I've learned how to work on my patience.
That's good.
You gotta know when to go for a shot and know when to just play the defense.
Yeah.
I've had several people come up to me in the past several years, and they've been like, I've learned a lot from watching you, just because you might have a shot, but you don't take it. You'll take the defense because, and Tracy honestly has helped me with that a lot.
That's good.
Yeah, he'll do stuff, and I'll be like, oh man, I never seen that. I never would have thought of that.
I love it. Oh,
Shucks.
what a combo option. Wow. I actually kind of like the fact of how much he fired at that. Normally, side pockets, I'm not a fan because you get the rejection like that, but look at where he was after the leave. That was nice.
Yeah, I definitely, that guy hates himself right now. I'm sorry. That was a hard miss.
Oh, man.
But yeah, side pockets, I'm a finesser. And
Yeah.
and when I'm working with my lower ranked players on my team, I try to teach them, listen,
Yeah.
you don't try to force the side pocket. 90% of the time, that's a finesse shot.
Yes, it is. Always. I make the joke on stream, but I treat the side pockets like the hungry hippo game. Get the ball close enough and slowly enough to it, and the hippo goes, zoom, and comes out and just takes it in for you.
It kind of hoovers it, sucks it right on in.
Right.
Looks like he's going to try to cut that in the pocket, possibly off of that. What is that, the 2?
The 4-8 situation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's looking at the left-hand side pocket is what he's looking at here. He's cutting it. But this is the finesse right here. And
Yes.
that's it. That was the
Beautiful.
finesse. 10 ball left-hand side pocket. Go after your 11 from there. Come on back downfield
Down.
for your 13. Mikey says, Tim, I'm a 4. Hold on. Tim, I'm 4 for 4 and 9 ball is a 7. I thought you said you were skill level 4 for a second. I'm like, you are smoking in a pancake if you're a skill level 4, Mikey. I was like, I know you too well. No, that ain't true. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, he's actually going to save his 11 maybe to get back action because he's going to get on down. Yeah, he's getting down for that 13 first.
Not a bad idea.
No, not a bad idea at all. 13 bottom right-hand corner pocket.
Yeah, that cue ball's going to pop up, and he'll probably, it looks like.
He needs to let it go all the way up top rail and come back down. Because he looks like he has a tight window, but looks like there is a window for that 12 that's right above the 6 to still go top left-hand corner pocket. And even if he doesn't get back down, he still has the 11 next.
Oh.
That's dangerous. Dangerous. I figured that was going to pop up a little more, just almost straight on back up. He still got that 12. Again, a finesse here, but the 12 left-hand side pocket.
Think it goes past that 8-4. What is that ball next to the 8?
No, the 4 ball.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, he's looking at maybe taking it there top left instead. No, he's trying to. He's still trying to take the 11 bottom right, take the 12 next top left. He's got to load up on this though.
I was going to say he's going to have to give that a good little whack.
Yeah. Because either he's going to use bottom here, let the cue ball take straight over to that left-hand long rail and pop back out. Yeah, he's cutting this. Bring it right on back over. Yep. Good try. He was in a window.
Hey, great leave, though.
Hey, Miss Grace, welcome in. And Mikey Jack Sharks moves on to the 5th through 8th bracket. They are in the money. So they are guaranteed no matter what happens from this point forward, leave with $400 as a team. So a 5-man roster, that's $80 per player. But we all know what we're here for. We're here for that $3,000 first place prize.
Is that what it is?
$3 grand for first, $1,500 for second. Third and fourth are $700.
Wow.
5th through 8's $400.
Oh, get in there, ball.
Oh, man. As long as that 11 has room to go top left, he has opened up a good window of opportunity for Dara here. And then he'll have to, as long as there's room there, I think there's enough of a gap between the 4-8 for that 8 to go down bottom left-hand corner pocket. So 15 first, 11 second, but he's got to have the window. That's all this boils down to. Is there a window in between that 1-6 for that 11 to go on by and go top left? Grace says, yeah, in the money. Yeah, tell Jack to bring you back some money, okay? I love whenever, the other person in the relationship comes into the live stream and I tell them that their significant other's in the money. I'm like, yeah, don't let them act like they didn't make something this weekend.
He's going to take the 11 first.
I mean, I kind of don't blame him just because it's the tougher of the two. The only reason I like taking the 15 first, I think he can get himself a better window for the 11.
I'd be afraid of where that cue ball's going to go with that 8 right there.
Well, the problem with the benefit of doing this is if he can leave the 8 alone, is he'll get into a window for the 15, be able to pull it back down and go 8 top left.
Gotcha.
Instead of being above the 8.
Nice shot, buddy.
Look at that right there. Right there. Nicely done.
This is the Dara that we want to see shooting.
This is the calm, methodical, right? This is where Dara shines. When you see him, and you'll notice it too. Watch his pre-shot routine. You can tell in his pre-shot routine, and with how he's thinking on stuff, you can tell when he is starting to take on too much pressure. Things are getting in his way. And I ain't saying stuff won't be tough, right? Shots are still going to be tough no matter what. But it's a matter of us just getting in our own way about shots. Oh, he's still going to be above it. He's trying to get below it.
Oh, shucks.
He's just right there on the side of it. Yeah, he was still trying to get below it there. Good try. Now he's in a predicament. This is not easy. Not easy at all. That's yeah, we were talking about that here. Yep.
Tracy was saying earlier, he goes, I need to be over there commentating.
He can come by the stream. I'm welcome. I welcome people to come by the stream anytime. Like I always tell people, we keep it PG-13 at worst, PG at best on stream. And
I think he's going to take a timeout with Tracy.
Yeah, he should here. He should. I think just a quick conversation, bank that bad boy top right-hand corner pocket. It's a swing, but
There?
no, I'm saying for him to bank the 8, so he needs to hit below the 8. 8 needs to hit a little in between the first and second diamond above where it is, and then take the 8 top right-hand corner pocket.
That's what I would shoot for. I don't think that he shouldn't scratch on that.
No. No, not unless something wild happens with like the bottom right-hand corner pocket, but no matter what, it's a predicament, right? Like,
Right.
he might be trying to play defense here instead. He actually, I see a defense here that I think they're working through right now. He can actually clip the top end of this 8. If he can hit that 4 full and send it to the left-hand long rail and let the cue ball go on back up table, I don't know. This is a chess match here, though. This is exactly, as the song says, this is how legends are made right here. This whole shot choice.
Come on, 8, get in the way, baby. Stop.
No, it did not. It doesn't look like it's in a bad position, though. And Jonathan won't have too many defensive options here. The only problem with this situation now, though, is that he is. Oh. Wow.
Man.
I was just saying, the only problem is Dara's left Jonathan in the driver's seat now, but John hasn't left him with much.
Wow.
Oh, man. This is getting crazier and crazier. Carla, you know that table doesn't move as you move, right?
Well, I'm just trying to see if.
She's pulling the video game method here, guys. When you used to play racing games and you lean with the car even though the TV doesn't move at all. Mikey says, Carla, remember when I couldn't win a game when I first started? You sure that's when you first started? There might. Shots fired. Shots fired. Much love, Mikey.
Mikey was just a young
Oh,
boy
snap.
back then.
Oh, my gosh. He's calling this bottom left-hand corner pocket. He's looking to come off the top short rail, banking on down. No? Oh!
That's what I was looking at.
I was wondering if he could get it up and over. Yeah. I thought that's what, I mean, he had something on there unless that was his, I don't know. I don't know if he was actually marking that or not. That guy's scary. Jonathan back in the driver's seat here. Dar begging for one more chance to this table here, and I don't think Jonathan's going to give him a chance at it, to be honest with you. Got the 1-3 a little closer to each other, but the run is still on for sure. Oh, he doesn't like the stretch to go for the 6 just yet. No, he's got to go for the 6 now. Unless he goes for the. No, I like going for the 6 here. If he rouses, he's going to leave the shot for Dara. Yeah, he pulled it back good.
He would have liked for that cue ball to come out a little bit further, but he missed it.
Yeah, overcuts it here, but still not leaving
Dara.
Dara with much. I wonder if Dara can take that pocket over, though. That's such a tough cut to do so, but I mean. He's going to initially mark that pocket. I see Jack's Sharks there. Jack Sharks. We saw Jack Carter and Ryan Carter walking across the live stream there. Looks like they're heading over to the table top right of the screen here. I don't know what to call on this. I mean, there is still the cross bank option. He could cross bank it on over, but I think he's going to try to see if he can take over that pocket. I'm just worried about the leave he's going to have and leave an opportunity for Jonathan here. Oh yeah, he's trying to clear it.
Totally missed it.
Yep, good try. Honestly, not a bad leave, though, depending on which way Jonathan decides to go for this. It would be kind of nice for him to have the 6 as the out ball, and they go after 8, but he's going to go with 6 first.
Oh, shoot.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
He's left it tougher on himself. Yeah, you can see a little bit of the frustration. Both gentlemen really working through what this table is
Offering.
yeah. I'm assuming he's going top right with this shot. No, he's going top left. He's opened it up for Dara. This is what Dara's been buying time for. This is it right here.
This is where that patience really comes in.
You got to understand and just say, hey, if I'm gonna get another shot at this table, hopefully I don't have it on this one. I'm gonna do the best with this shot I have, but hopefully I get another shot at the table. Dara taking a moment here. If so, we will have not one but two Jacksonville APA teams in the top 8 and in the money for the Southern Shindig.
How great would it be if we both shot each other?
Oh, by the luck of it here, Dara and I looked at it earlier, I'm fairly certain that we're right, but y'all won't see each other till the finals.
Oh, okay.
By the luck of it, I'll double check it here in a moment if that's what comes to fruition. That's a tough path.
Yes.
That's it though. Strokers got it.
Thanks, Tim, for letting me sit in.
Hey, thank you, Ms. Carla, for joining me. I appreciate you here. Big congratulations to Strokers, Ms. Carla, and team.
All right.
Y'all enjoy here and get ready because I don't know if y'all got a long time before your next match. In fact, let's do a quick refresh. I'll see right now. Yep, Lucky Charms is sitting in the wait here, so we'll see if they have a table for y'all. But y'all might be playing here very shortly after to keep things just rolling in succession here.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for sitting in, guys, and watching.
Appreciate you, Miss Carla. You take care. Guys, don't go anywhere on the live stream here. Tim Jones here on behalf of the Southern Shindig, your voice of Jacksonville Pool, bringing you all the action here at the wonderful Zingales and Tallahassee, guys. We're not going anywhere. Going to get set up for the next stream, and we should have hopefully a team on this table here soon. Let's double check. Looks like, yes, Chef versus Slop Shot's already been called. Lucky Charms is waiting to play Strokers now. Why Am I Yelling is playing Jack Sharks on table 8, and 360 Rails versus 2 Chicks and a Stick. I don't know if we'll have back-to-back Strokers on this table or not, or if they'll move them to another one here. We'll wait and see in just a moment. But again, big congratulations to Strokers here. Good out by Dara. Way to hold on, but just cut it. Man, you want to talk about a fierce battle, to say the least here. At one point in time, Strokers was down. I think it was 3-1 was the worst case. And Just Cut It was really doing a heck of a good job. So we'll see what happens here, but don't go anywhere, guys. Please continue staying into the stream. I know Southwest Georgia liked the stream here. We have Eric with a like on the stream, Kareem with a follow. Guys, please do me a huge favor. It takes you just a moment to hit that share button on the live stream and then like the posts and stuff as well, guys. Please, please, please make sure and do so. But don't go anywhere, guys, and I'll be right back here in just a moment.
Why can't you?
My moderate to severe ulcerative colitis symptoms kept me out of the picture. Skyrizi helps deliver symptom relief in only 4 weeks and helps deliver visible colon lining repair and remission.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for UC.
Ask your doctor about Skyrizi.
If you wanna be a wonder, baby, come and show it. Tell me what you feel in your heart and your soul. There's nothing I would take for granted. With me, we'll make it through. Takes 2 hearts to fix heartbreak. We grew apart, I made a mistake, but I'll try to make it up to you, my darling. Ooh.
I wanna be a real wonder. Heaven lifts me up from under. Wishing I could be somehow stronger now,
So I can fight away all the pain inside me. Never be afraid of the fate that finds me.
wish that I could be
Stronger,
so I can be a real wonder.
so I can fight away all the pain inside me. Never be afraid of the fate that finds me.
Wish that I could be stronger, so I can be a real wonder.
All right, guys. Well, with that win here, we don't have anybody else come back to table one. All the other matches are kind of at a partway, midway point situation, and I do not want to interrupt and interfere with moving some things around for the guys. So what I think I'm going to do here is, just because we're going to go over the 8-hour mark anyways, we're 2.5 hours in the live stream. And just now into the final 8 of the tournament here. So I think what I'm going to do, guys, for right this second is I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream for right this moment in time. That way I don't, like I said, interrupt with other people. Get things set back up for table one. They're going to have me a matchup over there as soon as they possibly can. And we'll get the live stream going back again. Guys, I want y'all to be prepared for that. So make sure you're following my Facebook account, The Voice of Jacksonville Pool. I promise you I'm not pompous and thinking I'm higher than other people. The is important. That's the business account. That's the one I can push the live stream to at the same time as pushing the live stream to my YouTube page under the same name as Voice of Jacksonville Pool as well. So, guys, Tim Jones here on behalf of the APA Southern Shindig. Big shout out again to my personal sponsor, Threefold, for all the equipment here, getting to be able to travel around and have this with me. If it wasn't for them, guys, I would not have the stuff here to be able to give you the live stream that you guys are loving and enjoying. Again, huge congratulations to Strokers taking out Team Just Cut It. That was a hard-fought match for sure. Jack Sharks is already playing over there as well. Ryan Carter does have the live stream pulled up on his phone, too, so that's the reason why I'm not going to try to interrupt it. So if you guys want to be able to watch that, don't hesitate to do so, but go to Ryan Carter's Facebook page, and you'll be able to view that as well. But, guys, I'll be Joey says, the Ohio State University. No, I'm just kidding. But, Joey, what's up, brother? Hope you're well. But, guys, I will be back on the live stream here with you guys as soon as possible. I'll just reboot it, so make sure you're staying tuned.